Hi, this is Joe Garris. I want to take a couple of minutes and walk you through the login process for your new Agent Mastermind marketing system, which is powered by Mortgage Web Success. First thing you want to do is you want to go to your link, which you should have received an email giving you this link, which is members.mortgagewebsuccess.com. So that's members.mortgagewebsuccess.com. You click enter, and that's going to redirect you to our login page. And then you'll want to put in your login email that you used, and then the password that you created, and that password will be case sensitive. And then you can click the remember me as well. So I'm going to click login, and then this is what you'll see, or something very similar to this. We may make a few changes here just for your system, but you're going to see a dashboard that looks like this, and you'll see visitors, leads, this information down here. First thing we'll want to do is walk you through the actual parts of the system that are available to you, and then I'm going to show you the different pages that work with your system. So the first thing we're going to do is click on the Site Manager, and this is the section where all of the pages that are in your site or in your system are housed, and you can click on edit, or you can preview those pages, and you'll see these are all the Agent Mastermind pages. And then you're going to see some other options through here. So you're going to see a design tab, which if we click on that design tab, this is where we can upload our logo. In this case, you really won't need to change the actual theme, but you may want to change your logo. So you can actually upload your own logo. If you upload it in this section, it will create a thumbnail version of that logo automatically. And if you have any problems with that, just feel free to let our support know, and we can help you with that. The reason why I mentioned the thumbnail version is that is what's going to be showing on all your Agent Mastermind pages. Same thing goes with the actual picture here. So you can upload a picture, and then it will create a thumbnail version that will be displayed on the bottom of your Agent Mastermind pages as well. Now, if we go to some of this other information we'll cover later. We've got a stats package that you can look up, and then there are some configuration options which we'll cover in a later video. But initially, to get started, you'll want to use the Design, Logo, and Picture tab. And then the other two tabs in this section you'll want to use will be the Company tab. This Company tab, this is the information that's going to display on your pages. So you want to put in your name information. I don't think we put title by default, but there's a database tag that can be added to the footer of your page to display that, or even the header of your page. Company name, you'll want to put disclaimer, and then this is very important, your compliance statement, if your company has a specific compliance statement, and your license numbers here. And then down here you'll see the location information as well. So this is the side of information. This is the information that will be displayed on your actual system, as well as the email address that will be displayed on those actual pages. Phone number, cell phone number also. So one other thing you'll want to make a change to is the time zone here. So you want to change your time zone, which will automatically update on the page as well, so you don't have to worry about changing the actual time from Eastern to Pacific or so on. And I believe that is all the information in that section that you'll need. The next section is, and I'm just going to show you this real quickly. If you go to Configure and then Agent Mastermind, this is where you'll see the event time you can change. I guess the time zone, actually, it's a new feature. I guess that's actually going to be for your stats, to show your stats in your time zone. I think that's a feature that's being added right now. This one will change the time on your actual pages. So you see there's a little database tag here. which will actually update based on the time that you set for that event time. And then you'll see additional tags here brought to you by, it puts in your full name, your phone. This is all from your company profile that I just showed, your photo, thumbnail version, full name. Now you can't go in here and create your own database tags. Like you cannot say, site, Jimmy Smith or something and expect that to populate. It will not. It uses fields from the actual system to populate. If the equal housing lender is not the logo that you need here at the bottom, then you can actually add your own logo. So these editors, this is your header and footer, which are populate across all your pages. These are customizable in this section, and then it will update all the other pages. So we could change out the Agent Mastermind logo that we have here, and you can add in your own logo. If you call this, I have someone who calls this the Agent Alliance, whatever you want to do, everything here is customizable. And so the next part of this system that I'm just going to click through, and don't worry, I'm going to show you how to customize all this in another video. This is more of an overview so you see the features. The Contact Manager, this is where all your leads will be displayed, and I'm going to add a lead in when we go through this section so you can see how that actually works. And you can also, the actual opt-in web forms that are on the system, they could be edited. You probably will never need to edit it, but you can edit those web forms. We do have an ad tracker feature, which we're going to cover in the future. That's really going to allow you to individually target your different sources of traffic. So you could use a different link that points to exactly the same page. You could use a different link and track that for your flyer marketing or your Facebook marketing, or if you're buying Facebook ads, you could use a different separate link for that. So you can actually track exactly how well that marketing is doing, and you'll be able to see the stats for that as well. So if you go into a campaign, and we'll create one when we go through this section and show you exactly how that works, but you'll be able to point that link to a specific page, or you can actually even do split testing in our system, so you can have one link that rotates between up to three different pages as well. The next part here is the domains and email. So you can add your own domain. Right now we give you a subdomain off of our main mortgagewebsuccess.com, but you could create your own domain. Could be joesagentmastermind.com, whatever you want. We actually give you a one domain that's a 1-year registration, so you'll have to pay for the renewal, but you do, with the system, we're giving you a domain name so you can register it. But to be honest with you, just to use GoDaddy works fine. We have a process. You would click add an existing domain and go through that process, and again, this will be in another video. This is just an overview. And I won't really cover I'll cover the mobile real quickly. That's going to be an option for you to send out text messaging. There's a lot of rules we have to be careful about with sending out text messages. One thing I didn't mention was in our Contact Manager, you'll actually be able to create autoresponders and also the broadcast messages, which each week we will put the invite message into this section, and you can see we actually have some emails that you can also use. The sending well wishes this Thanksgiving, that was one that we created. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays emails. So you'll be able to use those in the future. Some of these we need to remove, it looks like, but you can actually create your own broadcast message as well and send out to a group or a segment. Send out to the entire group or to a segment of your list. So we'll go through the broadcasting in another video as well. The account profile, this is the last section here that I'm going to cover. This, if you click here to account and then account profile, this is where you would change the email where information gets sent to you, like form notifications. So you have your company profile email, which is what displays on the pages. You can have a different email where where your notifications come. Additionally, this email is used as the username to log into your control panel. So if you change it, then you'll have to use this email as the login for your control panel. Okay, hopefully that gives you an overview of the system. In the next videos, we're going to take piece by piece these different sections that I showed, and we're going to really dig into them and explain how each one works.